So apparently, people feel very strongly about grape. Like you're either team grape or you absolutely can't stand it. I didn't realize grape was such a polarizing flavor. So last week, Bravenly Global released their latest flavor of Rush Extreme in grape. And as I said earlier, this had a very, very polarizing effect. People either seem to love grape or hate it. So whether you're on team grape or not, I decided today that I was going to do a taste test for you on the 4 different flavors of Bravenly Rush. Now, 2 of them are called Rush Extreme, and this means that they actually have a bit more caffeine, so about the amount in a cup and a half of coffee. So this is going to give you more energy versus their original flavors of Rush, not Rush Extreme, that have about 35 milligrams of natural caffeine from the white tea that is present in them. And this could be something that you could probably have in the afternoon for an afternoon pick-me-up. Me personally, I don't drink my coffee afternoon, so I like to use this in the morning as a pre-workout drink because it gives me great energy. Or if I am going to have to focus on a difficult task for work, because there are nootropics in here, nootropics, potato, whatever you want to say. It's brain food, and it gives you a really good focus level, helps improve concentration, and it's just really, really good stuff for your brain. So this supports cognitive health, assists in concentration and focus. It's packed with vitamins, minerals, and nootropics and amino acids. So all the things that will give you a complete diet, right? We want to eat healthy fruits and vegetables and foods, but a lot of us have gaps in our diet. And so this is giving you just a ton of good vitamins and minerals. And plus, I don't know about you, but as a busy mom of 2, I need energy, especially if I have a really busy day, especially in the afternoon when I start wanting to snack on things or I'm feeling that brain fog. So this is a great option for busy moms on the go who need a little pick-me-up but don't want to have all the junk that's in other types of drinks. So let's go ahead and do our taste test. So the first one we're going to try today is we are going to try the Bravenly Rush Extreme in Grape Crush, the brand new flavor. And got my trusty glass, so pitcher of water here. So about 8 to 12 ounces, you want to mix it up. And you can see this beautiful purple color. The purple in here actually comes from blue spirulina. So there are no added colors or dyes in any of the Bravenly products. They're also gluten-free, which is something that I really like. They are, keto friendly for you as well. So it's a really nice, clean product that's formulated by a naturopathic doctor. So I feel really good having it. A lot of people who are athletic maybe drink Gatorade or Monsters or sports drinks, and this is a really nice, clean alternative to some of those drinks that are really packed with a ton of sugar without any added sugars. And you have sweeteners in here like stevia and monk fruit, so they're not going to really raise your glycemic index the way that sugar does. So let's give this one a try. Okay, so for me, when I was about 26 years old, I was training for a half marathon and I was drinking a ton of Gatorade. And my favorite Gatorade of choice was either the purple fierce flavor or the blue raspberry. And this is a throwback for me to that purple grape Gatorade flavor. So I absolutely love it. It's delicious. The other thing it reminds me a little bit of is, if you were a child of the 80s, that Big League Chew gum that came in that pack. It was all shredded, had that funny looking baseball player on the packaging. It reminds me of that grape gum flavor. So for my other Gen Xers and children of the 80s, this is like a throwback flavor, and it's just really clean and refreshing. Not overly sweet, but just sweet enough to be delicious and kind of satisfy that sweet tooth. So like I said, this one's gonna have in, a scoop about the same amount of caffeine naturally based caffeine as a cup and a half of coffee. So the next flavor is Pina Colada. So this was one that has been around for a while that people absolutely love. It feels like they're taking a trip to the beach every single day when they drink this Pina Colada flavor. But if you know anything about Pina Colada, it does have that coconut. Ooh, you can really smell the coconut when you take it out. It has that coconut flavor to it. So there are some people that either are sensitive to coconut or just don't like it. I just like to put mine in cute little jars because I think it looks prettier on my counter that way. And with this, you get a pretty yellow color, but it's not a very bright yellow, again, because we don't have those artificial dyes in there. And so you're not going to get really, really bright colors like you're used to seeing with sports drinks and Gatorades and things like that, because we don't have artificial dyes. So here's your Pina Colada. It's a beautiful kind of pale yellow color. And depending on the batch that you get, sometimes I've noticed that they're actually a little bit brighter yellow. So it's because it's all natural based stuff, they will vary in nature. So, okay. Definitely taste the coconut. So if you're not a fan of coconut, be forewarned. But also, that pineapple flavor is very bright. It really does taste like a fresh pineapple. So I'm not tasting a lot of like artificial flavorings and things in there. So getting that pineapple and that coconut, I feel like if you blended this as a slushie, it could be really, really refreshing on a summer's day. So again, if you're a Pina Colada person and you're looking for a healthy mocktail, this could be for you. It also would be really good to like maybe add a little bit of sparkling water to it after it's mixed up. Maybe like half water, mix it up so it doesn't get all fizzy with the powder, and then a little bit of sparkling water to that. I think that would be really, really wonderful on a hot summer's day. Okay, so next up we have, let's see if you can see this. We have tropical strawberry. So this was the original Rush, not the Rush Extreme. So these ones definitely have less of the natural caffeine in there. The caffeine comes from white tea. So in this case, be like drinking a cup of white tea, only about 30 milligrams of caffeine. And it is tropical strawberry. So what does that mean? It means that, again, they have added coconut to the strawberry flavor in here. And when we do this taste test, again, you get this pretty pale, almost pretty pale pink color, not that bright red. Gotta have my ice over here because you can't have like a cocktail, mocktail here without ice. And all of this dissolves really well. What I noticed with all of these products is that I barely have to stir. That's probably really loud for you, sorry. I barely have to stir this straw in the cup and everything is dissolved almost instantly. So the way that these energy drinks are made, you're not gonna get that grittiness, that clumpiness in there. So that's an added bonus, I think. So you get like a fresh strawberry flavor. I would say kind of similar to like a strawberry gum or a strawberry candy. Not exactly like biting into a wonderful fresh strawberry that you've just picked out of the garden. But again, these are packages of energy drinks, so it's not going to be the same as your fruit in nature. But you also have that coconut flavor. So for those of you who like coconut, it's almost like one of those fruity drinks that you would drink on vacation. But if you're not a coconut fan, there is definitely a coconut flavoring to this one. Again, I like coconut and I like strawberry, so that is quite refreshing to me. And last up, we have Blue Raspberry Crush Rush. So why do they call it blue raspberry? Well, it is a combination of blueberries and raspberries in here. And you get this blue from the blue spirulina. So look how pretty that is. That's gorgeous in my opinion. It does remind me a little bit, this coloring, of my favorite blue Gatorades that I used to drink a lot of. But let's give this one a try. Okay. Yeah, I definitely get both the raspberry and the blueberry flavor. I would say this one actually has a little bit more sweetness to it. I think that's just because it's the two fruit flavors together give it like a brighter, kind of more tangy sweetness, whereas the coconut in the Pina Colada and the tropical strawberry kind of mellows out the brightness of the fruit flavor. So I would say this one is the most maybe acidic, most berry, most kind of in your face, punchy flavor. But again, I think it's really good. Doesn't quite remind me of like a blue Gatorade. Almost, I gotta say, it almost kind of reminds me of like Blue Nerds. I don't know. That's kind of a weird one, but I'm drawn to it. I like it. I can't really put my finger on it. So what I decided to do is, because in full transparency, I do have a brand partner account with Bravenly. I love their products, and so I wanted to be able to be an affiliate, share their products with other people who are interested in them. So I'm going to actually put a link below where you can either go through, check out my website if you want to buy some of these. There's a 45-day money-back guarantee, so you could go and try a bag for yourself. Or what I'm also going to do is I'm going to put together some trial packs. So there'll be a link in my bio. You can fill out the form if you want to order a trial pack and you want to just taste one or more of these flavors for a few days. I'd be happy to pop those in the mail for you. So I hope you enjoyed this taste test. Again, this big new Grape Crush flavor is just blowing up on the internet. People are very passionate or very against grape. It is a polarizing flavor. So I hope you enjoyed this review and taste test, and I'll see you in the next video. So now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with all of these, because I am home by myself and I don't think I should drink all of them, considering this would be like 3 cups of coffee and like another cup. It's after lunch. I'd be bouncing off the walls, but they're so delicious. I don't know. What's a girl to do?